Rest in peace, Pete. Rest in peace, rap.
Yo, he just did a whole McDonald's Burger King scheme. You saw that?
Oh my God,
He said,
what's up, everybody? Welcome to the
Strawhat Show.
Man, we got a special show planned for y'all today. Oh man, today's a special one indeed. I am so hyped for this one.
We are super hyped because today, Ren is doing one of his retakes, or how we like to say, renditions.
Rendition.
Rendition. We're gonna try to make it stick. You already know.
Strawhats.
Strawhat, you know?
You heard it here first.
Yes. Ren is gonna do one of his retakes of Nas's Halftime. Y'all don't know anything. If you don't already know about us Strawhats, we are complete hip-hop heads. We make hip-hop music. We were born and raised in the hip-hop culture through the art of breaking or breakdancing. And Nas is one of our favorite rappers. Not only is he one of our favorite and most influential rappers to our style of rap, but Nas also comes from the neighborhood that is right next to our neighborhood, practically our second neighborhood, and we hold a lot of pride in being from this area of New York, Queens, New York, Astoria specific, but Nas is from Long Island City. And we hold a lot of pride in that because we can really vibe out to his music. He's talking about streets we know. He's talking about things that only Queens people know, and it's super cool. It's probably similar to if Ren had mentioned something about something that only Welsh people know, or something that only people from his area know. So we're excited for him to be covering Nas. And also, I'm really hyped because Nas, to me, is not only one of the greatest artists in hip-hop history, but also one of the best poets of our generation. And the fact that Ren, a new-aged, great Shakespearean poet of our generation, is doing a retake in tribute to Nas can only lead me to assume that he feels the same way. So I'm excited to see what Ren does with Halftime.
Super excited, and I gotta say, as my brother had stated, we love Nas. So much so, I'm wearing my Nas crew neck today. My brother's wearing his Biggie Smalls.
Shout out to MC Kicks for the dope gear. If you don't know her gear, go check her out. She's super dope. Yeah.
Some of you guessed it right. Our cat's name is Christopher Wallace, AKA Big Papa. He responds to Papa.
We call him Papa. So any three of those names, correct.
Yep, after the man himself, the notorious B.I.G., right? And another fun fact, rest in peace to our late baby boy, our old dog, which we named Nas. So, without further ado, now you know what Nas means to us. Now you know the significance of it. Be on the lookout for our Illmatic series coming out soon. Yes, we will be reacting to different types of music soon. We'll still be reacting to Ren, but we love hip hop, we love everything. We're gonna react to a bunch of different stuff very soon. Illmatic series coming through. Here is Ren's Halftime Nas retake. And from the looks of the video so far, if he shot this in New York, I will be super hyped. Let's go. Already using the original beat. Maybe not.
Let loose in the booth and I came to introduce them. High proof juice like a flaming sambuca. Halftime 3-point hoop, hallelujah. Views oblongata and I severed the medulla. Cause rap without Ren is...
All right, sorry, but we're gonna pause it, right? Both for copyright and to explain. Off the rip, he's just going off. He said, take a high proof, take a fire shot, high proof like Sambuca.
We put a lot of time in this list, so don't fuck it up and get Sambuca again.
It's like some type of alcoholic drink. I can only assume the high proof of it, like a fire shot, like you can light a shot on fire. Woo, my man coming in heavy already. He said 3-point shot from the free throw line. Woo.
Half court line.
Half court line.
And I also want to say that he is using the original Nas halftime beat, and right before he dropped into his verse, he added a little something. Again, I see Ren likes to take these retakes and he likes to do his own thing with them. So even down to the production, even if he's not changing the entire beat, he's still adding a little spin on it. So
like, this might be looking like New York. I don't know.
I mean, we'll see if it's New York or not. Comment below in the comments if you know if he's in New York or if he's somewhere else.
If he took it a step further and did it in Long Island City, oof,
that'd be crazy.
Because we'll know.
We'll know.
To introduce them. High proof juice like a flaming sambuca. Half-time, 3-point hoop, hallelujah. Views oblongata and a severed the medulla. Cause rap without Ren is like a skull without a brain, dude. Or like a fig on it with no one to complain to. Hockey without ice or China without rice. The Bible without Christ. Vindaloo with no spice. Playing snakes and ladders with no dice.
Oh, China without rice.
China without rice.
And hockey without ice.
And I think he said vindaloo without spice. I think vindaloo might be Indian cuisine.
Look at that.
I think it might be, you know? And he's kind of just saying this is what do you say, like rap without
Ren.
Rap without Ren, rap without me in it is like, it doesn't make sense. Basically, all these things he's saying are things that don't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. Or things that just would not exist. Non-existent, maybe, even to take it a step further. And you know what? Maybe this could be in the UK, but it's looking kind of like Long Island City to me.
In a little bit, we'll
right?
see.
You see it?
Yeah.
Right? I could feel like he's in the 40s or something. He's in the 40s.
Like more past Queensboro Plaza, maybe.
Yeah.
I think. Also, he ended that first section with sever your medulla oblongata. It's just a part of your brain, but also a lot of people in hip hop refer to your head as your medulla. You know what your head as your medulla.
Medulla.
Huh?
Your mind. Yeah,
your head. Sever your head. Pretty cool punchline. Could have just said head. Instead, medulla.
Yeah, let's go.
Brain dude, or like a fig on it with no one to complain to. Hockey without ice.
What was that edited part, I wonder?
Like something with no one to complain to.
I don't know. All right, I mean, he literally edited that part out, so maybe you can tell us what he said.
So China without rice, the Bible without Christ, Vindaloo with no spice, playing snakes and ladders with no dice, day without night, like mine without an earlobe bite, I keep it tight, left, right, fake, dodge and evade, an uppercut, fuck 'em up in many various ways, the fariest gaze, moving through precarious days, when we're moving through the rubble, trouble there in my veins, like
various gaze, moving with the various gaze, airy A. Rhyme schemes, man. He's going there and shit. He said like playing snakes and ladders with no dice. Again, it doesn't make any sense. Also, no dice just means like, yo, we're not going through with it. Yeah, that's no dice.
No dice.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a no.
You know, and he's just coming hard.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Twin sense.
And he's just coming hard and heavy with the bars. He's not holding back. He's flowing. He's letting loose. I love it.
Straight classic hip hop approach. We love it. Let's keep listening.
He said some other thing though. Oh, another Mike Tyson reference. Tyson with no bite.
Tyson with no bite, because Tyson bit piece of Evander Holyfield's earlobe off.
I'm glad I remembered.
Yeah, and then he started talking about left hook, right hook.
Follow up. Keeping up the scheme of now he was referencing to somebody to boxing, and a lot of rappers, what you do is you just follow it up with some nice jabs that stick to the theme leading up to another big punch. No pun intended.
Yeah, and after he talked about the hooks, that's when he changed the rhyme scheme up.
Hooks, there's hooks in songs too.
Gaze, moving through precarious days, when we're moving through the rubble, trouble there in my veins, librarian brain, pull up a barbarian slang, performing like I'm global warming, music making it rain, I'm pimping my pain, prostitute of all that's insane, put my problems on the paper and the sales will raise, the sales will rise, pyro with the patch on his eye, get you hooked up on the music, sailor, it's like
I love it. You know, I'm gonna keep it straight up. I want to bring it back and hear all that back again.
Yeah, let's bring it back. Only because like I was so focused on trying to see if this was in Queens, and I'm convinced now it's not, because the street lights look kind of outdated, right?
They don't look like they're from New York.
Yeah. So I was so focused on that I wasn't really captured. Now I'm gonna listen to what he's saying. Let's go.
Pull up a barbarian slang, performing like I'm global warming, music making it rain, I'm pimping my pain, prostitute of all that's insane, put my problems on the paper and the sales will rain, the sales will rise, pyro with the patch on his eye, get you hooked up on the music, sailor, it's like
Okay, I caught some of those.
Go for it.
All right. He talked about global warming, making it rain. I mean, I'm no expert at global warming, but I would assume that people assume that the effects of global warming are causing more rain. He also talked about put my pain on the paper, now I'm making it rain. Put his pain on the pad, the paper, writing songs about his experiences, and now him writing these songs about his experiences, manifesting, creating these songs is directly resulting in it raining, literally making it rain, literally getting him paid or giving him a positive outcome in life.
Because when you say make it rain, you usually think of somebody like in the strip club, just make it rain.
Exactly, making it rain.
Raining it on them.
You know?
Let it rain!
And then he talked, he had he had some pirate punchlines, which we can appreciate because we are Strawhats, right? Yeah, and he talked about the masses and the sales. Masses could be the people, sales, so many things you could think about there. The sales and the mast holds up the sail, which helps you propel forward and
on a pirate ship.
On a pirate ship, hold it. He said with the hooks, hold an eye patch going I. Right?
Because pirates literally are known to say things like I or arg or things like that.
Yeah, and also the reference to the eye.
Exactly, so it's pretty cool.
Let's go.
Rise, pirate with the patch on his eye. Get you hooked up on the music, sailor. I. It's like raps to the music.
Hooked upon the music, sailor.
Sailor.
I think hooked upon the music, sailor. I, meaning hooked upon the music, sailor. Maybe I'm the sailor. I.
Or he's talking to the sailor, saying he's the captain, and they're saying aye.
Aye, sir.
Aye, Captain.
Nice.
Aye, Captain!
Nice. I know a lot of you are gonna be like, some of you complain about us pausing it a lot or whatever, but in a track like this, especially with a lot of rap bars and stuff, it's necessary to pause it, to break it down. If you would like to go check out the song in its entirety, go to Ren's channel if you haven't seen it already.
Or we'll leave it down in the description below.
It's so good so far, but we're gonna continue doing what we do and breaking this down.
This is what we do, baby.
Patch on his eye, get you hooked up on the music, sailor. I. It's like raps to the music when I'm feeding them pie. That's pirates, can't relax on the waviest guy. Like yo, rats bring the bubonic flow, move the tectonic place when I step to the show. So cold. I know a couple people don't fuck with it, they can just suck on it, zip it then go. Thanks, bro. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm shining like a diamond though, when pressure makes a rhyming diamond. This was by design, an isotope, a proton and a neutron in the nuclei, and splits an atom in the fraction A reaction. Supersize me.
Wow, he's going scientific.
He's talking about isotopes and nuclear reactions, shining like a diamond, but the pressure make the diamond with the Simon and the butter. Simon says, oh my goodness.
Crazy cadences and rhyme scenes going on here, and the flow switch ups are really, really dope. Also, he went in with those science bars. I believe he's actually going into I think he might be going into the process of what creates a nuclear reaction. As in he's gonna blow and he kind of goes into the reaction, splitting atoms, ions, and things of this nature.
I would also like to point out that either it's a guitar or he's using his mouth, because I heard he can beatbox, and he's adding on to the melody of halftime the.
It could be an instrument. I don't believe this is live. It sounds like a mixed track. Right?
Well, it's definitely a one take.
Definitely a one take music video, but yeah. So he could have added on to the beat with extra production to create that sound, that guitar sound. I was gonna say he changed up the production on that a little bit.
From the original halftime, that melody that's constantly playing throughout the whole song. Go.
Oh, and then I also love how he was like, if you don't like it, you.
Yeah,
basically.
Cough.
Yeah, cough. Which I love because that's a very hip hop mentality. I love that hip hop mentality. I love it's like, listen, bro, you may not like what we're doing, but you ain't gotta, if you don't like it, don't watch it. And if you got something to say, F off. So I mess with that.
Yep, I approve of this message. Let's go.
Flow, move the tectonic place when I step to the show. So cold. I know a couple people don't fuck with it, they can just suck like a diamond though, when pressure makes a rhyming diamond. This was by design, you know, an isotope, a proton and a neutron in the nuclei, and splits an atom in the fraction A reaction. Supersize me, and not supersize my order. Fries on the side, I'm a big whopping author. Big Mac, rest in peace, big, rest in peace, Mac, rest in peace, Pac, rest in peace, Pete, rest in peace, rap.
Yo, he just did a whole McDonald's Burger King scheme. You saw that?
Oh my God, he said, supersize me, not my order.
Supersize me, not my order. And he said, but I got a Whoppin' something, referring to the Whopper. And then he said, Big Mac to this person, but not Mac this, Mac that.
Rest in peace, Mac Miller. Rest in peace, Pete. He said, rest in peace to a lot of people who have passed away.
Yeah, and he's doing like these he literally doing bars revolving around burgers. Burger bars.
Burger bar.
He's doing burger bars.
That sounds like the name of a joint that I would go eat at. Let's go to the
Burger Bar. Twin Sense.
Drop down in the comments below if you can name all the people that he said rest in peace to, if we did not catch them. And he did say Pac, but it sounded like Pac because of that accent.
And also, he could have also used it to rhyme with Mac.
That's why I said it, that accent.
Yeah. No, but he could have did it on purpose.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Also.
True.
Comment down below. Would you eat at a place called the Burger Bar? All right.
I would.
And not supersize my order. Fries on the side, I'm a big whopping author. Big Mac, rest in peace, big, rest in peace, Mac, rest in peace, Pac, rest in peace, Pete, rest in peace, rap. We lose all the grace like that, so put respect up on their names while they still intact. That's why I rap upon this beat that was deep for Nas. I might never reach the level, I'll salute with bars. I'm coming to bring in the DP, I'm in here singing the bee's knees.
Can we talk about how he just paid homage to Nas?
He paid homage to Nas, did something very humble that every upcoming MC or young MC should do. He just said, hey man, I don't know if I'll ever be as great as you. And you know, I know a bunch of y'all love Ren, and we're beginning to love him too, right? But you have to understand, as students of the games, there will always be legends to us that we aspire to reach to, and not only in their skill level, but their reach, their influence, and over time reach that legendary status that they have cultivated. And we recognize that we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them today. And that's exactly what Ren just did right now.
Exactly, and it's beautiful how he did it. And he said, I don't know if I will ever reach your level, but I will pay respect with bars. And that's what he's doing.
That's all you can do.
He's paying respect with his bars by making this retake. He could have did a retake on anything.
On anything.
He chose Nas's Halftime off of Nas's, if you don't know, Illmatic album, arguably one of the best albums in music. Go check it out.
Yep, let's continue.
Might never reach the level, I'll salute with bars. I'm coming to bring in the DP, I'm in here singing the bee's knees. What a ridiculous MC, sounds so ridiculous repeat. When I am spitting it properly, when in biology, no one can follow me. What an anomaly, thick shit and quick wit makes girls wet and dick stiff. I'm so tongue-in-cheek with my tongue in your cheek. I never sleep, cause death is the cousin of sleep. I never rest.
Wow. So tongue-in-cheek with my tongue on your cheek. I never sleep, cause death is the cousin of sleep. Referencing one of Nas's most iconic lines, I never sleep, cause sleep is the cousin of death.
I never sleep, cause sleep is the cousin of death.
Right? He said death is the cousin of sleep. You can't sleep, maybe you're always fearing death.
Death is the cousin of sleep.
Deep line.
Maybe he's saying that because he always feared death. Maybe he was fearing death because of his medical conditions in history.
And he couldn't sleep.
In that fear of his death, it caused him to not sleep. And I can imagine losing sleep if you feel like you're gonna die. You know what I mean? And yes, and he paid homage to one of the most famous lines from Nas's New York State of Mind.
New York State of Mind song.
New York State of Mind. Yes. So he took a different song from the same album and referenced it in the retake that he's doing, which is a different song. Crazy.
Whoa. What?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, man, this is awesome.
Yo, he also said something about.
And let's talk about how he was what we call, he was chopping them syllables up. Splitting them syllables up. Like,
yeah. He said something about like stiff dicks.
I heard everything on the first
like the girls being wet and he's got a stiff. It was pretty
Pretty wholesome.
Biology, no one can follow me, but an anomaly thick. MC, sounds so
Pretty
meticulous, repeat. When I ain't spitting it properly, bang biology, no one can follow me, but an anomaly thick. Shit, and quick.
What of in my biology, what an anomaly? Anomaly meaning there's nobody else like him.
So meticulous, repeat. When I ain't spitting it properly, bang biology, no one can follow me, but an anomaly thick. Shit, and quick whip makes girls wet and dick stiff. I'm so tongue in cheek with my
Makes girls wet and stiff.
Ooh.
That's so funny. He's saying, yo, man, I don't care if you're a girl, if you're a boy, the way I do this,
He said,
I'ma turn you on.
He said, I'm gonna turn you on no matter what you into right now. You know what I'm saying? That's how dope I am. There's nobody, I'm appealing to everybody, basically.
Exactly. He turns on every gender, even those that keep stacking up on top of each other.
YouTube, don't demonetize us. All right, so, and,
YouTube, don't demonetize us.
and, yeah, and then he also said, just a slight jab. He said meticulous repeat, right? You know, when you're meticulous about something, the definition is to do something in a certain way, the same way, over and over again. You're being very meticulous.
Yes.
bees knees. What a ridiculous MC. Sounds so meticulous, repeat. When I ain't spitting it properly, bang biology, no one can follow me, but an anomaly thick. Shit and quick whip makes girls wet and dick stiff. I'm so tongue in cheek with my tongue in your cheek. I never sleep, cause death is the cousin of sleep. I never rest, cause sleep is the cousin of death. So save your breath. Stop the tape, press pause and eject.
Stop the tape, press pause, and eject. You know, that's pretty straightforward. I mean, straightforward, you know? Stop the tape, press pause, eject.
Jet, as in...
Eject. He said eject.
Eject?
Like eject the tape.
Oh, okay. Eject the tape.
Yeah,
All right.
you know?
I also, I mean, that makes sense because it's a small detail, but to eject the tape is something that someone would have did around the time that this song came out, because people were listening to music on tapes. This was before CDs, I believe.
So
I don't think CDs were out at this time, were they?
No, no,
They
not,
might,
this
if
was
they
94.
were, if they weren't, yeah, if they weren't out, yeah, they might have just
they
came
might
out.
have just came out.
Just came out. I don't know. Let us know, what year did CDs come into play? Let us know. And if you don't know what a CD is, ask us, because some of you might be that young that you don't know what a CD is.
Well, you see, Gen Z, back in the mystical times before the internet, when the world was vast and nobody knew what was going on except in their own neighborhood, and nobody knew what was cool or being told what was cool. They just created what was cool. There was these things called tapes, right? Some people called them boxes, some people called them whatever the fuck they wanted to, right? They're called tapes, and you used to tape these things. They're like these little rectangles.
Little black rectangles.
Two holes in
They
them.
could be different colors, right? Right? And they used to have these little cranks that had this like film-like material on it, and that's where they would print the music code
onto the
these
film.
Yeah, and you would put them into a tape player, boom box, whatever you want to call it.
Snap it, close it, press play, and then
you-
you would hear the ultimate crispy / fuzzy sound of the tape.
Yes, and what's cool about tape is that tape gives a specific warm tone that a lot of us hear in that boom bap 90s style hip hop, and that's only created through using analog gear, meaning that you're not using gear that is just digital, meaning gear that's in your programming or in the computers or in the software, but you're using physical machines to make the music, and it gives it this warm sensation and vibe and feeling that often comes with these types of songs. And yeah, man, that was the land before time tale.
And if you think about it, what people used to do is they used to record other people's songs on these tapes and put a bunch of songs on the tapes until they created a mix. That's where the term mixtape comes from.
Twin Sense! That is where the term mixtape comes from.
Ooh.
I guarantee you, anyone in here that is 30 years or over has made a mixtape at least once in their life.
Maybe 27 too.
Maybe 27 years and older. Anyways, that was Ren's retake for halftime. And I gotta say, as a hip hop fan, Nas fan, I wanna say, I think Ren did the track justice.
I think he did it justice.
You know, it was short, compact, sweet, to the point, and he definitely hit us with a lot of Bars.
We purposely made the background light purple today because for some reason, the borough of Queens, New York, for some reason, just has this shade of purple, right? And the area Nas is from, to me, always had a shade of purple and gray. And you'll see that portrayed in a lot of things and arts and mixtapes and things of that sort. So be on the lookout for more unique content coming out from us. That means music, that means us taking you around our neighborhood, letting you know what it was like to grow up in New York City and the things about it that are special from a native's perspective.
Yes.
Right? And look, be on the lookout for the Illmatic series coming out where we go over the entire Illmatic from now.
We go over Nas's first album, the Illmatic album, his most legendary album. Yes.
Yes. So this was a great one. I got a hats off to Ren for this one. We're gonna have fun editing this one. And yeah, from one Nas head to another, I wanna say thanks, Ren, because we're up next. We got you.
Yes. And if you found this video entertaining or you found any value from it, please comment, like, subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get there. We're trying to grow this thing. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers and we need your help. So please help us get to 10K.
Help us get to 10K. Thank you so much. And with that being said, I am Julz the Buddha Monk.
And I'm Trix the Hooligan, and we are
Strawhat Dynasty, your favorite rapping,
breaking
twins from
NYC. Check out our music.
You might like it. Stay tuned, because the Strawhats come at halftime. Peace.